Man. What the? You told me my daggone knuckles is this ashy. It's like I'm a professional freaking chalkboard puncher. It's good to be back. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tiger, MotoMilitant.com. I know it's been a minute. You haven't heard from me in a while. There's some good reasons for that. I'll get to that in just a moment. But, man, I missed y'all. Dang. About to get some riding in. And that sounds so good to say. But yeah, first I'll say thank you to everybody that still hung out, kept checking in on the site, kept following us on YouTube. I noticed I did have a couple new subscribers, lots of comments, a couple folks asking where I've been. Trust me, if I could keep making videos during that whole stint that I was gone, I definitely would have a lot of crazy stuff, and I'll talk more about that in later videos and whatnot. But long story short, we had just one situation after another that kind of kept me from like getting out there. I was still riding from time to time up until right before Christmas. But prior to that, had one of my very close relatives, my uncle, my mother's brother, basically had passed away, and we had no idea he was even sick. Apparently he had cancer, and decided to, go through the process and stuff on his own, and just got the news, and it hit me real hard, just off the wall, just out of the blue. And one thing I'm going to say about this, make sure your family members know what's going on before you start posting stuff on Facebook, because that's how I found out he was gone. So that's part of the reason why it took me a little while to get back out there on the video. I kind of had to take some time on my own. I actually had found out from one of my other relatives on Facebook that he had passed away before I even knew he was sick, let alone that he was in the hospital, and then that he had passed away. So that was kind of a blow. Right around that time, not too much later, my aunt passes away, my great aunt, and so yeah, it's one of them time periods where, like, man, saying goodbye one after the other, and having a 10-year-old, in a close-knit family, that's a blow. And then yeah, we was going out for a ride, man, and been doing this for a little bit, going out time to time on my own, just kind of clearing my head. And this particular time was riding out with some buddies. Our VP was heading out to Texas. Shout out to Roach. Hopefully you and the family doing good out there. I gotta call that dude today, see how he's holding up. Yeah, doing a send-off ride, doing a big, hitting up some of our favorite spots. Cafe Moto, what up? Shoot, dang, now I want to go to Cafe Moto. Give me some coffee. Anyhow, yeah, we was going to Cafe Moto, had some coffee, had a good time, got to hang out together. And then on the way back, I actually was riding on my own back to the house when my back tire actually seemed like it was slipping in something, probably some oil or something, and I freaking low-sided on the top of a hill, slid down that hill, and helmet checked a freaking tail hitch on the back of a truck. Yeah, so needless to say, the bike wasn't in the best shape. Anybody that's followed me on Instagram has seen, parts and pieces and whatnot. Fortunately, I had nice frame sliders, so I actually was toss-free of the bike. But yeah, coming face to face with a tail hitch at, a couple miles an hour, sliding downhill was not fun. I was in the hospital for a hot minute. Recovery wasn't too bad. I was in fairly decent shape. I actually was one of them situations where the bike was in worse condition than I was, which is why we're here. Because this right here, this should have a bike in it. The bike should be right about here. And there's pieces, no bike. So, we have to correct that. So, I'd like to introduce you to my brand new tool of motor vlogging, my brand new bike. It's awesome, right? This joint is dope. This is the newest model. Actually asked for these accessories specifically. It just adds a little bit to the, it's like decals. You throw a decal on, it adds about 5 miles per hour per decal. As you can see, I have several. So this is basically a leader bike. It's the newest 2016 Huffy. So you'll see me out in the twisties tearing up on this. Just kidding. Actually, I believe the new ride is right over here. Yep. So for those who's wondering, the new bike looks a lot like the old bike. That's because it is the old bike. I basically just took her out, got her a facelift, got her some new clothes, draped her up kind of nice. Ruby's back. So hold on. If that's there, and I'm here, and y'all with me, does that mean we're in the field? Or we will be. Hopefully you're riding along with me soon. Y'all be safe out there. I'll be posting another video real soon.